We know more and more about the masses, and I'll end with this, that one of the persons who saw the Barabar caves, such beautiful ones, which are polished much better than the tiles right now, wrote, Videsha Dhanasya Kirti. So it's created by foreign funding, definitely. He thought that it is not possible to create this by Indian funding, and much later, 700 years later, he wrote that this definitely has been created by foreign funding. And remember one thing, there is one stone on which Ashoka wrote his inscriptions in Girnar. All of you are aware of the Girnar stone, like Girnar stone inscription. There Ashoka wrote his inscription. He did not write about anybody else. Though he was aware that Chandragupta Maurya has created a beautiful lake there whose name is Sudarshan Lake, he did not mention. He did not want to mention that this lake was created by Chandragupta Maurya. His minister Tushashpa, who was a Yavana minister, created conduits to this beautiful lake. He did not mention Tushashpa. He only wrote his 14 rock edicts there. He wanted to mention about himself. But remember that much later in 150 CE, Rudradaman chooses this particular rock to write his inscription, and he mentions Chandragupta Maurya, he mentions Ashoka, and Priyadarshi alias Ashoka, and he says he's trying to get his presence, among the stalwarts here, that I am also doing the same thing on this particular rock where Ashoka had written, where Priyadarshi has written. So this is the urge, actually. And again, after 450 years later, when Gupta ruler Skandagupta writes his inscription on the same rock, he chooses not to mention Ashoka and not even to mention Rudradaman, just his own inscription. So this is how you can just be silent on the deeds of others and ignore the legacy. And the Rudradaman surge is too good, when he really wants to state that these are the people who had created, and I am also doing this here. Thank you so much for a patient listening. Thank you.